We're back in Maranello after the fantastic 1-2 in Hockenheim. What's the feeling you breathe once you're back in Gestione Sportiva?
I think the most important thing is that we brought home a fantastic result. This result goes to the fantastic job that all the guys at the track and here in Maranello have done in these couple of months. We have passed very difficult moments where we didn't get the points that I would say the performance of the car has deserved for many reasons. And so I'm extremely pleased for that, and I'm sure that is a great motivation to look ahead. We know that the street will be very long, but we need to keep the feet on the ground, keep working, keep developing the car, and then we will see at the end of the season where we will be.
Talking about the F10, what do you think is the key element of this improvement?
I think that the base was quite good, above all on the mechanical side, and I think that the development that we brought on the aerodynamic side that we did in the last couple of weeks was really good after a difficult period where we didn't gain what we were expecting. So that's, I would say, the key of that increasing of the performance of the car.
Now we go to Budapest. What are your expectations for the Hungarian Grand Prix?
Well, I mean, it's always good to go to another Grand Prix with such a result. We know that we potentially can do a good job, but we need to see what the others are doing. We know that our competitors are not sleeping at all. I mean, they are pushing like hell in order to make sure that they have a better car than us. But we are confident that in this condition we can do really a good race.
1 year and a few days ago, Felipe in Hungary suffered such a dramatical accident. What do you think he will feel during next weekend at the Hungaroring?
Well, for sure, for Felipe in Hungaroring will be a very intense moment the first time we will arrive, no doubt. But I'm so happy that he's with us 1 year after, with the same car, with the same team, with the same will to win, and this is really the most important thing for him.
It will be also a special weekend for Fernando, who will celebrate his birthday in Budapest, where he won his first race in Formula One in 2003. An extra motivation for him? What do you think?
Well, I don't know if this is an extra motivation. For sure, the motivation that Fernando has now is the fact that he won the last race in Hockenheim, and he felt that the car has improved a lot. So I think this is really the basis for that. And let's see, because before the braking period, it will be important for us as a team to achieve a positive result.
We arrived to Budapest 1 year after that special race for you, for your life. What is your feeling going to Budapest?
Well, Budapest is a nice track, is a nice country, but also is I think coming back after what's happened last year, definitely looking for to achieve a good result, to present myself to the people who was in the hospital, when I arrived in the difficult condition, just to show how I am now, and so thinking about a nice feeling, but also a good result, which is the most important thing, after difficult races, but also after what's happened last year.
Hungaroring is very similar to Monaco in terms of downforce. What do you need to have a winning car at that track?
Well, it's a very downforce track, so it's a track that you need a lot of grip on the ground. It's a track that overtaking is really, really difficult, so that you need to have a good grip on the ground. You need to make the tires working very well, especially for the qualifying, that if you start in a good position, for sure pays a lot for the race result. So I think it's a little bit like Monaco, so the qualifying is very, very important.
Budapest is a special place for you. You won there your first Grand Prix in Formula One. What are your memories of that day?
Yeah, absolutely. Budapest is great circuit for me, great Grand Prix. Won my first race, 2003. Did some good races after, pole position, I think, last year. Memories from 2003, my first Grand Prix, not many, unfortunately. I think when you win your first Grand Prix, everything happened very quick. I remember the podium, the press conference, the little party with the mechanics after the podium, pictures. It was so many emotions in very short time that you leave the moment a little bit stressful, so you don't enjoy as much as you will like. So I have some good memories, but not exactly the whole day as I like it.
Can you describe us the characteristics of the Hungaroring and what are the main features a winning car must have there?
I think in Hungary, I think you need a car that performs well in the slow speed corners, mechanically a good grip. There is some bumps in the circuit. You take a lot of the curves in the corners, so overall you need to drive a little bit like rally, the driving style all through the lap. There is no time to breathe. There is corner after corner, and there is like a small go-kart circuit for Formula One. So it's very interesting. You need to remain very calm because this overdriving style that maybe Hungary requires is not the best thing. So you need to concentrate and do a good lap, especially in qualifying, because we know how difficult it will be overtaking in Hungary.